A bombshell has rocked British politics. Keir Starmer's Labour Party, once seen as the torchbearer of justice and climate reform, is now caught in a £4 million scandal tied to fossil fuels, weapons, and private healthcare. As leaked documents expose this dark alliance, one question echoes across the nation. Has Labour sold its soul for power? The truth behind the donation could shatter public trust and alter the future of British democracy forever. Keir Starmer once promised a new era for Labour, a movement built on fairness, climate action, and putting people before profit. But now that promise lies in tatters. A devastating leak has revealed that the Labour Party accepted a staggering £4 million donation from Quadridge Capital, a hedge fund with deep ties to the very industries Labour claimed it would fight: fossil fuels, arms manufacturing, and private healthcare. This isn't just political hypocrisy, it's a moral crisis. The donation, according to insiders, was packaged as support for Labour's climate ambitions. But Quadridge Capital's real interests tell a very different story. This is a firm based in the Cayman Islands, far from public scrutiny and even further from environmental responsibility. It has major investments in ExxonMobil and Suez Energy, two of the largest polluters in the world. How can a party that vowed to lead Britain's green transition accept money soaked in oil? But it doesn't end there. Quadridge also holds shares in weapons manufacturers like Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman, companies that thrive on global conflict, supplying authoritarian regimes and profiting from war. Add to that its stakes in private healthcare giants such as United Health and HCA, and you start to see the full picture. This fund profits from pollution, destruction, and the slow dismantling of the NHS. Starmer came into leadership with bold declarations. He condemned conservative cronyism and pledged a clean break from the dark money that had tainted British politics. He promised transparency, honesty, and a commitment to public service. And yet, his party took this massive donation quietly, hiding it from the public until after the general election. This wasn't an oversight. This was deliberate. While voters were casting their ballots, believing Labour stood on principle, the party had already aligned itself with powerful private interests. And the consequences are starting to show. Since taking office, Labour's climate policies have quietly shifted. Major green infrastructure projects have been delayed. Promises around renewable energy have been scaled back. Meanwhile, defence spending is on the rise, NHS reforms have stalled, and the door has been flung open to private healthcare providers. Environmental groups, peace activists, and NHS supporters are all sounding the alarm. The fear is that Labour, once a party of ideals, has been bought. And when you follow the money, it's hard to argue otherwise. Labour's silence on arms profiteering is deafening. Its backtracking on climate goals is undeniable. And its embrace of private healthcare, under the guise of reducing wait times, feels like a betrayal. This isn't the party of working people anymore. It's starting to look like a party serving the elite financial class, using its old promises as nothing more than campaign decoration. What makes this scandal even more damaging is how it was hidden. The donation wasn't declared when it should have been. It was only revealed after the election, when voters no longer had a choice. That's not just bad politics, it's manipulation. Quadridge didn't just give Labour money, it bought a seat at the table. And as policies slowly begin to reflect its business interests, the public is left wondering, who is really writing Labour's agenda? Is it the voters, or is it the billionaires behind closed doors? This is more than a single scandal, it's a pattern. A pattern of promises made and promises broken, of a party drifting from its roots and morphing into something unrecognisable. If this trajectory continues, Labour may win power, but lose its soul in the process. Many believed in Starmer, many hoped for change. But if Labour continues to sacrifice principle for power, trust will crumble. And without trust, no party, no matter how polished its speeches, can truly claim to represent the people. This is today's urgent truth. One that exposes the fragile line between political survival and ethical collapse. Labour must now answer a difficult question. Is it still the party of the people, or just another pawn in a game controlled by the rich? We'll continue to follow this developing story. If you believe the truth matters, please like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Info Britain for more verified updates. The fight for accountability is just beginning.